Okay, nice. Start off the stream. Welcome, Light Red. Anyways, today we're just going to be continuing this drawing, nothing too fancy. We're gonna do the colors today. The background shouldn't be too hard to color in. Yeah, let's just start. Also, welcome Tema. Yeah, let's do this. First, I need to erase the lines here. Peanutting. What? Why is peanutting? Right, great. Yeah, we're gonna do the background first. So how's your weekend? Yeah, it was okay. Just spent some time sleeping. What did I put this for again? Oh yeah, this is PKM from Ghost Frontline, I think. Oh hi, welcome Blacksmith. Honestly, this color for the bullet holes is probably fine. Finished writing on Smith & Wesson MMP 57. It has a gas system? Wait, I thought MMP were just tilting barrel. Did they specifically add a gas system with it? Yeah, I have to pay special attention. Yeah, right, that a higher pressure round would be able to do so. I suppose so, but I think even normal delayed blowback, normal short recoil would be able to handle it. The FN57 just uses a rotating barrel, I think. Maybe the gas system makes it more controllable though. Who knows? Let's make that Western MP57. People thought it was locked breech gas operated. Even rifle round would be usable. I mean you can put a lot of things into short recoil as well. Like the Barrett 50 is short recoil. It just depends on how you build it. Gonna give this a slight hint. Yeah, the background is basically all one color. It's basically just blue. Easy to keep everything coordinated. Okay, I guess the bullet holes are supposed to be darker in color. I messed that up a little bit. You know that bank being able to print more money is a thing not just for workers. I mean, yeah, they can absolutely do that. That's what happened in Germany in 1920. Know that inflation is a tool of government, but to think even if you work and have big amount of money, you can still lose advantage over that is crazy. Yeah, that's true. Although that's where the time value of money comes in, which is basically the idea that the money you have now will probably grow to be more in the future, whether by putting it in a bank and using their interest rate, or doing long-term investments and things like that. Anyways, yeah, inflation is... The little bit of inflation is to encourage people to spend their money instead of hiding it under their bed or something, I guess. Not really fun for everyone though. Yeah, we're leaving the background like this for now. I do want to add some more overhead wires in there, but I'm going to wait until I color I'll wait until I color Takina for that. Because then I'll have a better idea of the composition. Honestly, kind of happy with how the colors of the background turned out. I will certainly take that. Wait, is there a hole? Yep, that's a true hole. But the top one is not the hole. Perfect. Wait, where's the reference picture? Did I not add the reference picture of Takina? Okay, guess not. And this is easy because I can just lift the... I can just straight up lift the colors from the reference image. So this is fun, it's basically just paint by colors at this point. The color is a bit too dark or too dark for my type of shading, so changing her color a little bit, the shirt color. Yeah, that seems more reasonable. Like a muted blue color. That part looks a bit weird without shading, but because it's supposed to be darker, but I think shading will fix it in the end. Honestly, quite intricate clothing design. I'm so glad they didn't just put like a generic school uniform. So, if I ever want to add a belt, it will have to be around here. I wonder if I should add a gun belt or not. And why not? Let's add it. It's more true to the scene. Also, the belt loop on it, and my PKM is not there. It's somewhere else. But let's just ignore that. I guess they didn't put it there because artistic reasons. Okay, this seems like a really basic sling. The end is just the canvas folded over that sling loop. Not sure how well that would work. Hope. I found. Okay, my phone just decided to stop displaying all the chat messages. Sorry if I missed everything. Question like, do you have mayonnaise in your fridge? I don't have mayonnaise in my fridge right now because I didn't bring it along. Well, I didn't bring it along to my dorm. How do you use it as a condiment, I guess? Like, what else are you supposed to use it for? Mayo on burger and fries. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Although I like ketchup more with fries, I think. Mayo with chili. You can mix mayo with I think ketchup and some chopped up pickles if you have it, or like burger sauce. And that one actually works. I tried that as a sauce to put on a burger. That one actually works. A few burger places do that. Rice box is good too. Mayo has sweetener in it and it tastes somewhat sweet. Eat rice with soy sauce and mayo. Yep. Mayo in Japan should be closer. I think there's QP mayo and I've had it. It has a very strong taste. It's actually really nice. Really good taste. I can see why people really like it. Mayo fried onion paste that they sell. I haven't had that one. Use Heinz ketchup, $1.5. Okay. Use that in my soba broth. Wait, you put ketchup in soba broth? I mean, it's not so far-fetched as a tomato paste substitute, I guess. So the way I get my ketchup is basically Every time I go to a fast food place, I just take a few extra packets. And I just have the ketchup in those packets. Because I'm cheap. Ah, there we go. References. Because normally I put tomato ketchup or it's the same. Yeah. I mean, it's not that different than recipes that need tomato paste. It's basically just tomato paste with a bit more sugar. Okay, nice. It's like country would use chili sauce. Oh yeah, it's the same in Singapore and Malaysia as well. They like giving chili sauce by default. How was I feeling lonely when chat didn't run? Nah, I see the view count. I know people are still here. YouTube just does that sometimes. Sorry that it looked like I wasn't responding though. Learning and working at the same time sucks. Want to quit language schools? Yep, fair enough. And my internship, like I heard there was somebody who was taking like 4 university classes while doing 2 part-time internships at the same time, and honestly the logistics of that aside is just, why would you torture yourself like that? That just sounds horrible to be true. Alright, time for Takina's hair. Also, I don't know if any of you are on the Licorice Recoil subreddit, but there's this specific person that keeps posting about Takina's hair on there. And honestly, it's super weird, but they keep coming back for some reason. Yeah, your recent health condition. No, that was just a cold. I took like a week to recover, but yeah, it was just a cold. Don't worry about it. Got like 3 days of medical leave from that though. It was paid medical leave, so it was actually pretty nice to have 3 days. Okay, I actually need her hair to be... I need her hair to be darker than her clothes, because that's how her hair works. Everyone knows the secret to getting a blonde lesbian girlfriend is to have dark hair. Tried my best to stay nice and budget. Vitamin C, veggie shirt, dozen carbs, yeah. Actually legit struggling with that a bit because I don't really cook myself. I don't really cook myself, and a lot of the outside food focuses on meat. There's not much vegetables in there. A lot of times it's just carbohydrates and meat. I have to think about how to get more protein. 2 eggs a day, no milk. I mean, if you're not lactose intolerant, I think milk is actually quite nice. Milk is quite nice. I buy quite a bit of it when I can. Although you should also take into account that milk itself has calories. And also make sure you're not lactose intolerant. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Sometimes I still get reminded that color is relative. Like this patch looks normal here, but it just looks extremely dark in here. Well, cool stuff, I guess. Used to have both milk and juice to supply out. I cut cost by close to none of that. I think in another way. That's fair. I also don't know the prices for those in Japan. Honestly, I just don't eat that much every day. Like, not sure I would recommend it, but a lot of times I don't really have a proper dinner. But both my job and my hobbies are just sitting down in front of computer, so it's not really a big issue for me. It's cheap for sure. 70 cents a liter box. Oh, that's great. That's actually so much cheaper than in Singapore. Oh my god. I live off my part-time salary, so every dime counts. Yeah, that's fair. I can see. So breakfast and dinner, no lunch. Not sure if I can fix that up. Alright, you're basically inverted for me because I always have to have lunch, but I always skip breakfast and and a lot of times dinner isn't that much. We basically have the opposite things. But probably it's just because our schedules are different. People here have pretty bad eating habits. Working culture here sure is bad. Yeah, I heard something about it as well. I hoped that they had already improved on it, or it was just an exaggeration. But yeah, I suppose different countries, I guess. I just found Aquarius powder. Let me see what Aquarius powder is. Oh, it's a sports drink powder, alright. I assume it's got vitamins in it or something. Vitamin B, vitamin C, B, something else. Yeah, I suppose that works. Like that milk, juice box and cabbage is so cheap. A smart move, but to improve general nutrition, eggs are cheap as well. Yeah, that actually sounds really nice. I wish it was cheaper in Singapore. One liter of milk is about... let me try to remember. 1 liter of milk, last time I bought it, was about $3.50 SG Singaporean dollars here. How much is that in yen? Yeah, it's about 400 yen. $2.73 US. Not really cheap. Not cheap at all. One liter is really small, but yeah, the price is okay. Like how much we drink for a day? I don't really have a fixed breakfast time. I maybe drink 300 milliliters a day. So it's gone in about 3 days. I just drink when I feel like it. Nice, I got a purple crowning. Yeah, I have no idea how that one is given out, or how they calculate it at all. I don't know what that YouTube feature is. Someone knows, please tell me. It's top fans when I click on it. Oh, it's 75 now. Yeah, but I don't know how it's judging quote unquote top fans, because I mean, clearly it's not by message volume. So I don't know what it's doing it by. Anyways, not sure if I can see same thing on phone. Yeah, you can see same thing on phone, I think. There's like a bit of thing at the... There's like a bit of thing at the top of the chat list interface. Viewers position on the live leaderboard for that specific stream. Yeah, but leaderboard of what? That's the big question here. What are they leaderboarding for? Competitive live chat. Just see the room, right? Top 50 engaged viewers, whatever engagement. Yeah, what does engaged mean? Also, why is Blacksmith not on there? He's clearly got like the maximum amount of messages on here. How is it calculating this stuff? Anyways, whatever. I'm just gonna pretend it's RNG at this point. Out of the chart chat. See, even badges for best fan when I've only visited like twice in a year. Well, it's probably just that the page isn't very popular, I think. Maybe it's just doing that because the page isn't super popular. Wait, that's my channel, isn't it? Oh, your channel is the best. Yeah, I really wish it was. To be fair, I didn't put so much effort into maintaining this channel. I didn't post a lot of like normal videos. And I think that's why the algorithm isn't doing super good for it. Nice. Oh yeah, and also the backpack. I have problems managing my page as well. Yeah. Like keeping up the posting is hard. Keeping up like regular posting is hard. Also, there's like this specific person that's been posting in the Genshin Impact subreddit. And I just thought of them, and I thought all of you should suffer with me as well. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy because it's always about the same topic. Truly one of the... This is what happens to a fandom when no season 2. Like I see gun posts, yes, much views, I post more gun posts. Yeah, look, the algorithm is unpredictable, just post whatever. Oh yeah, I need a good shot of her school backpack. The algorithm is a harsh RNG mistress. So true. think I got recommended like a gun game prototype out of the group. Yeah, I think so. God, I really need to go back to. Okay, so basically what I've been doing in the past month is just tutorial hell. I was learning about like cell shading and Unreal Engine and such. Getting the 3D, like the Blender to Unreal pipeline isn't that good. There's nothing officially supported by Epic themselves anymore. Like the Epic is not making tools for Blender to Unreal, which is very annoying because they have a very specific skeleton structure that is technically not mandatory, but it just makes your life easier if you use it. So yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that I have to do a lot of things to get that to work. And it's still not perfect. What else? Some stuff about sound system. Some stuff about procedural generation. I do have a character model. I don't know if I posted it to all of you. I did make a new character model. Here it is. And my 2D shading style actually translates to the 3D cell shading kind of okay. Because in the first place it's already like really hard and solid bands of color. So it translates over to 3D okay. But yeah, this is the new 3D model. I haven't put the skeleton on it yet. Yep. Hey, that's worth for your style. I still need to figure out a good way to put outlines though. I watched a outline tutorial in Unreal which is based on the post-processing shaders. It might be good, but the thing with 3D outlines is that you're going to lose a lot of the line thickness. You're going to lose basically all the line thickness and variation because computers can't calculate all of that. So yeah, quite a headache. I did it once on accident when messing with a glass bottle. Oh really? Wait, you mean an Unreal Engine? Or something else? Line thickness in Blender Dance. Oh cool. How did you do it? Maybe it can be implemented in Unreal as well. Actually, Actually, have I ever shown off the I haven't shown all of you the Takina like 3D model this is based off of, right? There, this is the band that everything is based off of. Line thickness on Blender is. I'll see if I still have the file. Yeah, would be cool to look through it. You can drop it on Discord or something. Like, yeah. No. That is racism. Don't do it with the hard R. Anyways, like the 3D model is so much more detailed than the anime itself for some reason. I think it's incredible work on the 3D model. Eventually, human will be raised as well. Yes. Alright, that kind of white polished metal look should be fine. Great, fantastic. Oh yeah, also the sling for the nice. Near vessel biomass. So, where's how like I ever draw himself WH40K Mechanicus. Damn, I actually don't know much, but that's about Warhammer 40K, but that's the one that keeps turning themselves into robots, right? Adapters Mechanicus. Yep, that's it. Alright, I guess I just fill in the... I'll just fill in the kind of little... the color of the windows, and then maybe plan out some of the... I wonder what I should put in here. It's not actually that important, is it? It's just... in this shot there's just some basic wires that don't have color at all. Even in depth, instead of the omniscient. Yep. I've heard the line before, I have no idea who the omniscient is. Machine God. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Guess I'll do the... Yeah, that seems close enough to the opacity that we're using. Necron jump scare still attack. Yep. The moment I knew the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Me when I somehow catch a cold a few weeks ago. Some codes are confusing. To be fair, it's not as confusing for me because I spend all my time working in an air-conditioned room. Well, my room is not air-conditioned, but my office is. And honestly, it gets kind of cold for me sometimes. Guess that has to be it. I got used to layer what I could do yet. I haven't got used to layer and stuff. Like, so normal layers is just putting images on top of each other. So this one I set the transparency to 40, and it's just layering it on top of it. And it's just putting the whole image on top. You set the opacity to be lower and it becomes lower. And this is for layers that are marked as normal. The multiply and screen layers do different things. Multiply is easier to understand if you know how RGB colors work. And honestly, I don't really understand screen either, so that's fair. You guys keep beeping behind my back. Okay, fair enough. Kinda sucks. Okay, so for the wires, so I think stuff in 6 words. Yeah, look, I literally don't have advice to give you because I also don't know how to figure it out. Sorry. Are they seriously just... Are they seriously beeping just because you are wearing university t-shirt? I think they're just jealous. Don't care about them. I played it at PKM. Nice. With curse KAC configuration. Yes, KAC. Nice Armament Corporation we go. I wanna see what that looks like. Ah, there we go. The KAC. Actually, no, that's not it, isn't it? It doesn't look like the same thing. KAC LAMG. Ah, okay. It is that thing. Wait, it's not even a PKM, it's just a whole another machine gun. Also, it's constant recoil, so it's just a whole different system, isn't it? It's called chainsaw specifically. Oh, the chainsaw grip. Wait, I've watched a few older like Black Ops and Black Ops 2 era videos. There was a chainsaw grip in those games, wasn't there? The hip fire. Oh yes, there we go. Truly one of the firearms of all time. And make it into PKM. No way they actually grafted it to a PKM. Oh my god. What game is this, by the way? Is that Delta Force? It's not Delta Force, it's Call of Duty Mobile. Arena Breakout. Ah, okay. Fantastic. I like there's an assembly covering the original trigger. I guess that has the trigger linkage or something. Incredible. Me when I reduce my effective range to 10 meters. Need that. stroke. Normal. 3 pixels. Now I can directly draw the wires. Not really high to even make that idea. Not that bad. I think they just watched. I think they just watched the Predator film. They just watched all the movies with someone carrying a minigun in that configuration, and they thought they could make it with an LMG. Wait. Alright. It actually looks pretty good. We don't need anything more eye-catching because I don't want to steal the focus of the image. So yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that entire part is going to have shading to make it interesting anyways. This stream sure gets a lot of likes. Oh, yeah. Thanks, y'all. I was thinking about what use the cursed FAL from last time. Just take the cursed bolt action FAL from last time. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, nice. Think I watermark on it. Right. Looks very good. Yep, thanks. Can't find any, so might have deleted. Yeah, don't worry about that. I think Blender is definitely much easier to work with shaders in Blender compared to Unreal Engine now. Unreal Engine is Unreal Engine is definitely more programming than anything else. Like they only recently added color ramp in Unreal Engine in the latest 5.6 update. Definitely relies on you doing a lot more manual programming. Blender has better nodes. But I guess it makes sense, it's different development directions. I seen the first ever AK battle rifle. Blender is supposed to, 4.4 is supposed to have a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I'm not even on 4.4, I think I'm on 4.2. 4.2 LTS, because everything supports 4.2 LTS. But yeah, fantastic stuff. I'm so happy that Blender is becoming like, it's slowly making its way into industry now. Like there are now very good, there are now very professional games and movies made in Blender, and I think that's wonderful. You can achieve actual Pixar level animation with it. One layer shading looks more familiar. It's similar to manga and anime shading. Yes, that's true. That is true. In most of the anime style shading, you can see it's just one. It's only one shadow color. Like there's not a lot of layers of shadow. It's just one shadow color and then one outline, and then maybe one highlight color. They do this because it's easier to keep consistent, and also it's faster to draw. And then of course it's a lot of color grading. But since I'm only drawing one image, I have the time to make it more fancy. Although they definitely put a lot of effort into the background though. Plenty of interesting stuff. Make it more like a... Yes! I don't even get to layer yet. You should absolutely get to layer. It makes it a lot easier to modify stuff after you've changed it. Makes it a lot easier to modify stuff after you've drawn it. Anyways, yep. That'll be all for the stream, I think. We got pretty good colors today. We're doing shading next time. Yep. I'm also setting up a 3D printer lately. So, yeah. Guess I'll post this to Twitter or something later. Anyways, I haven't done anatomy yet, currently learning it. Yep. Anatomy is hard, but yeah, just use the same rules you learned in perspective. Like the human body as a 3D object still exists in perspective mode. So just remember both at the same time. And honestly, it's just practice. I'm sure you have your own good resources. So yeah. Anyways, good night. See you next stream. Have a nice next week and keep your health in good condition. Yep, sure will.